All right, everyone, welcome back to New York session live stream. I hope you all are doing great. All right, let's do it. Uh, where is everyone today? How's everyone doing? First of all, any trade taken after I was left? Okay, okay. Doesn't look like that. All right, guys, everyone is coming in. We can start. So let's talk about the current price action we have. Okay, we're gonna just take a look at the 4 hour first. I see that we got one bearish candle closure right now, right? And the new candle, it just created a top wick, right? So I can see that one top wick is created on a 4 hour. Okay, meaning right now what I see on a higher time frame structure, basically, we had a high, we had a minor low pullback. Now price is here. Questions as is it going to continue moving down, or is it going to continue moving up, right? We can define that once we go on a lower time frame. First of all, let me see who's watching. Guys, just say hi in the chat. Let's talk if you have taken any further trades after the London session. If so, then we can discuss about your trades. In the meantime, we will also do analysis that we were doing. So this is the area where in the last I was hoping that price was reverse. It did reverse, but it did took quite a good amount of liquidity before pushing to the upside, right? Now, going on a 15-minute time frame, I'm going to shift it. I see that we do not have any candle closure, or even on a 15-minute, not on 30-minute. So no candle closure was done below these levels. And right now, I see that we are just kind of going above this level. Interesting. Do you guys think cells does look good here? Let's see, like for an example, if we go to the fib levels, right? Let's just remove this for now. We're gonna add this. Yeah. So if we take a fib level, for an example, this is the high we had, then this is the low. Okay, I can see that fib level we had a 50% and 60% here. Tapping into that zone, meaning like we are at a retracement level, right? Now, would you say like the bearish momentum we had on a smaller time frame will be continued in terms of price going lower? Would you take any further entry models here, like buy, sells? Tell me. Looks like no one is ready to take the trade today. What happened? Clone the accounts. But anyway, so for me, like I'm gonna mark this zone because this is now the 4 hour low we have. Okay. With the previous candle. Technically what I see here basically that we broke tried to broke above. Were not able to, close bullish, and 30-minute is still going on. New 50-minute candle created a top wick and rejected that level, and now moving down, right? So possible scenarios that I see here is that price continue pushing down, okay, and that will know in around 30 seconds. Because if this candle does close, okay, then we have a bullish closure on 5-minute, another candles too. I can see that we were in uptrend, price is still in uptrend. So if I don't go against the trend and continue with the trend by taking a buy here, do you think that will be too early to take the entry like right now? Interesting movement there. It's too uncertain right now, it's too uncertain. I cannot say or define in terms of, man, I just got bored. Anyway, it's too uncertain with this one. Let's review it more. Like, let's wait until we have any further. To be honest, if I do want to take a trade, if we get a candle closure above this level, then yeah, then we can think about taking the trade. But we did not get the closure above. Would you suggest, like, currently the price can have a pullback? Hmm. Ooh, we already got the momentum there. Just 20 seconds before the candle close. So I think 50-minute just went bullish here, right? Now I would like to take a buy here. Okay, we just went and took a buy. I was uncertain before. Now after seeing the volume, I'm kind of certain if this candle stay bullish and don't go bearish, we are good. Sorry. So my SL will be around 70 pips and my TP will be around 130 pips, okay? So I'm not targeting something crazy. It's a really simple trade with a really simple setup, okay? I saw that we had rejections here. Price closed doji, then broke the previous candle high. 15-minute is going bullish, 4-hour is bullish, 1 hour is bullish. So looking at the current structure, overall price action is also bullish. And New York session just started, right? So there is a huge possibility we can get a good push till this highs, right? And what we can do, we can close partials here, right? Once we break this highs, we can close partials and see how much rate can run above that. Okay, I hope everyone did got the entry on time because it was quick. But I told you, like, once we get a break of structure, once the candle goes above, I'm gonna enter, right? Which we did get, and now we are up around white around 30-40 pips. How much? Yeah, up around 30-40 pips. Again, now I don't want this 15-minute to go bearish, right? So in another 6 minutes, I want price to basically continue pushing up till this highs we have, till this structure we have that where price can reject next. Okay. Because if this candle go bearish, okay, just picture it. If this candle go bearish, we broke the lows. We got directly gonna have a rapid volume to the downside because 4 hour is gonna go bearish, trying to break the previous candle low, which is this, right? So usually we will get a strong bearish momentum if we go bearish from this levels. So in a 5 minute candle, if it close strongly above these zones, then usually we're gonna get a strong momentum to the upside. So I'm gonna, narrow down my zones here and see where I can close the trade. There we go. Have anyone here taken the trade with me? Have you taken the buys? All right. So you see this volume that we get, the start of the candle, what do you see? We got a nice structure, same the level we had a previous rejection, right? This week. So now, would you say like this kind of rejections will let price go bearish again? I guess no response from my end. Yes, because we had a multiple rejection in past from this level. So this could be a level where we can do a retest to continue push higher. So that's what I see as a structure, right? Now, does this mean that 50-minute will go bearish? That I don't know. I hope not. But as long as we trade above this level, we are fine in next 3 minutes. As long as 50-minute close above the structure we have, we are good with the trade. If it goes below that, then we are not good. So we have 3 minutes for this 5-minute candle to push forward or create a proper structure. If it's not about to happen, then we'll see. So you see that we did created a low there, right? We did created a low. मतलब जैसा मैंने स्ट्रक्चर एक्सप्लेन किया, it did the same thing. There is nothing different. मैंने क्या ड्रॉ किया था? Just price can do this, right? And it immediately went down, retested the level, and now it's pushing forward. इतना अगर easy structure अगर तुम्हें नहीं समझ आता ना भाई, you cannot trade this strategy. I don't know what else I can tell you right now, because this is like an easy structure strategy. You just wait for the retest, enter, and boom. Now, again, we have not yet closed the 50-minute candle above. We still have 2 minutes. In that 2 minutes, as long as we trend above the structure, right? Then we're good. अगर price इसके नीचे close होता है, then we are not good. I don't want it price to close equally. I want it above the structure. Simple. क्योंकि अगर ये equally भी close किया ना तो मतलब this will close as a doji again. Not good. ठीक है. Simple. And now if price tap into this lows again, that is also a bad scenario trade, meaning next candle can still push down. We just want a strong closure till this highs we have. We want to challenge the highs, not the lows. So in a minute, we will get a closure. Let's wait. All right, guys, I'll be back in some minutes. So see you in some minutes. All right. Hello, everyone. Sorry for that. We just took a sell. I wanted to take a sell here, but I was not on the screen. I just came back to the screen. I saw this huge volume coming in, and price just went down. Basically, I was hoping if this would about to happen, I would immediately wanted to take a sell at this level. But now we already took out this and broke the lows, and now turning back up, which I also don't like, to be honest. Let's take a look at 30 minutes for the. I don't want like to be caught up into the same trade. We already took one loss. I don't want that price go above. We want to take out the at least current lows here we have, which is 120, and then the rest of the trade will run through the lows we have, right? So that's the overview. Again, this analysis is still same that we wanted to take a sell here, but if we were not able to, then we're gonna wait. I think this is going to take out the TP, sorry, SL again. It was a kind of a volume we just got in is not good, but let's see. As long as we are respecting the highs, I'm good with the trade. But yeah, I don't think so. We have only 60 pip of SL. I don't think so. I will take any further trades after this trade because I don't want to risk it, right? And we already did try to risk once. We cannot risk again and again and again, right? There's a rules, and there is a reason why there is rules are set up there, right? We went up in profit, but we lost this trade eventually, which was 70 pip of a SF. Not a good one, but the thing is now, will this trade work out or not? Like we have 5 minute candle closing in around 1-2 minutes, right? And in 2 minutes, if this candle go bearish, pretty amazing. Like we're gonna see the lows to be taken out again, and that would be my target basically now. Because you see, like we try to take out the highs here, but we did not continue moving this in this zone. So now this is invalid for me. So there are two zones that I'm targeting. First is this. That would be 120 pips from our, yeah. So first is this zone. If this doesn't work out, then the second, I'm just gonna wait for now. I don't want to risk the whole trades here we have because we had a good win. I think we're gonna lose that profit that we had in London session if the price doesn't move down here in the last minute or so. But yeah, to be honest, I had a really important thing to do. I don't know. Because of that, I had to leave the session. Now in 20 seconds, if the price doesn't move, it doesn't look like it will. But if it doesn't move down like a strongly, then we have no point. Looks like price is kind of struggling, but it's not moving down, neither taking over SL as well. But let's wait the bullish candle that we just saw. can take us out over SL. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, looks like 5 minute candle is did break the high. It's now turning back down. It's better if this goes bearish. Otherwise, a new candle that will be opening up in 7 minutes will be a problem for us. Let's wait. Let's see how this goes. I'm expecting a reversal, to be honest. Possibly we can tap into the zone, so be careful. As long as we are not going below the levels that we have here, cannot say anything, okay? Keep in mind. Once we grow, go below the level that we have currently, then you can expect that price will continue pushing down. And I'm expecting some strong volume that we have here. The thing is, like, I was not able to predict this is another story. Okay, in 30 seconds, price will close. I'm expecting with a new candle, we should be able to drop, especially to this zone, the zone that I have targeted right now. This is the level where I want to see price. Next, we'll check. But yeah, let's wait for now. As long as the 15 minute is not going to break its own low, we cannot say anything here. Because we had rejected the zone for 1, 2, 3. This is quite a lot, like 6 times now. So I don't think like price should hold it now. It will have a strong momentum. So let's see. But yeah, this would be the last trade that I will take. That's for sure. I don't want to lose the profit that I made in London as well. If this candle don't go bearish, then there's a huge possibility that it will just 15 minute candle will just like continue pushing bullish again. Yeah, right now the way it's doing it looks that way. Also, the 30 minute candle will be closing in next 5 minutes. The 30 minute candle also closed, at the zone here. We are still fine with that. Next candle can push down, but if this candle close around this level, then it have a probable structure while holding this one to move up, which I don't want. I don't like that scenario. Again, that will be confusing. So no point. Also give your SL some room, at least standard buffer. So if we do tap into this level, I'm expecting a reversal, right? In 3 minutes, we'll know, like, yeah, looks like it gonna just drive through the roof now. Mhm. Because I don't like this price action, Again, it had a major rejection. It's now pushing back up. Not good. I wanted this 30-minute candle to close at the levels, so as the 15-minute, because as I mentioned, this level of rejection we had. See again, last 2 minute price is pushing to the upside, right? So not good. We want like candle to push down. We want it to close bearish. Right, 30 seconds. If this candle close, bearish, that would be amazing. If not, again, 30-minute will be closing kind of not that strong. It could create a top wick and take us out. So also with 1 hour, same thing. It could create a top wick and take us out. So I'm more often, thinking that price would. We are in a scenario where we need to close out the trade as soon as we see a drop into this zone, basically. You see, like the way we just start pulling up, it will just create a top wick and take it, basically move to the upside. We have given enough room for trade to move as well, but we want it to be a minor top wick, not that a long one. But doesn't look like that it will follow that. Now, if this candle go bearish, then it's going to be a strong one, then amazing. So this is the last level where price can reject. If it doesn't reject from this level, it won't reject at all. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, we want a rejection that's strong enough to break this level and this level, because we had a huge volume from here, right? keep in mind that again 1 hour is just started. It does created a top wick, but there is a huge possibility it could, also come back up a little bit. So don't be happy yet. We are not yet out of the danger zone. As long as price is not breaking below the structures, we are not yet out of the danger zone. We want this current 5 minute candle to go all the way till here. So in 3 minutes, we don't want this to go again bullish, basically. If it goes bullish, no, then we are still respecting the zone. We are not even gonna move down, basically. All right. So we're tapping into this zone in the last 3 minutes that we have, right? Yeah, 2 minutes we have. We tap into the zone. We don't want this again. We don't want this candle to go bullish. We want this candle to continue pushing down till this zone that we have. So I'm gonna narrow down my SL as soon as we get a closure here. Okay. Price does have a volume, so be careful. It looks like right now though they did not. It does look like it have a volume. Again, as long as we are not breaking the lows, we are not yet out of the danger. We need a structure break there. अभी लास्ट मिनट में अगर रिजेक्शन लेके डोजी क्लोज होता है ना तो भी सही नहीं है, ठीक है. We simply want कि बेरिश क्लोज हो बेसिकली ये स्ट्रक्चर के नीचे, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट कैंडल सीधा सीधा बॉटम विक बनाए स्ट्रॉन्ग वाला एंड दैट विल बी our closure basically, ठीक है. So we had a 71 pip of a 70-80 pip of a SM. We will target 100 pip of a TP, that's it. Okay. So I want clear price to tap into this level, that's it. Yeah, देखो अभी जिस तरह से क्लोजर दे रहा है ना, that is respecting the structures. We don't want that kind of a closure. ब्रेक ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर दे दिया क्या इसने एंड में? हाँ, ब्रेक ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर मिल गया. बट अगेन ये स्टार्टिंग में मूव डाउन किया है. वी नीड ये लेवल पे टैप नहीं करेगा तो देयर इज नो पॉइंट ऑफ मूविंग डाउन दिस स्ट्रॉन्ग. I'm gonna manage my SL as soon as we break below, okay? Just waiting for the break of structure in some minutes or so. If tries to break too, which have not done yet. We want a clear move. Keep in mind, as soon as we go below the structure, that we all we need. As long as we are trending above the structure, we are not good. There we go. We went below that structure. That's all we needed. You see that? Do you see that? That's how you fucking trade. Let's close partials, guys. Let's close partials. I'm gonna close partials here in front of you. Okay. 50% is off the table. Let the rest run. That's how you do it. We had a SL of 71 pips. Okay. Now we are taking a win of 140 pips. My analysis was simple. I didn't, go against my analysis. When I came to the live stream, what I told you guys that हम यहाँ पे है, ओके हम यहाँ पे ट्रेंड कर रहे थे एंड आई टोल्ड यू कि हमें यहाँ पे ब्रेक ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर मिल रहा है, पॉसिबली प्राइस यहाँ से टैप करेगी. यहाँ से भी मैं सेल ही देख रहा था, बट आई वाज एक्सपेक्टिंग अ लिक्विडिटी देन अ सेल, बट वो वर्कआउट नहीं हुआ और मेरा 71 पिप का एसएल हो गया. बट एट द सेम टाइम जब ये एसएल हुआ ना, तभी मैंने बोला था कि अगर यहाँ से हमने ब्रेक लिया ना स्मॉलर टाइम फ्रेम, अगर 15 मिनट जो था न्यू कैंडल जो 15 मिनट पे क्लोज हो रहा था, ठीक है, लेट मी जस्ट शो यू राइट नाउ. ओके, ये जो 15 मिनट पे हमें क्लोजर मिला था, ठीक है, ये बुलिश क्लोजर मिला. आई वांटेड दिस क्लोजर टू अबव दिस लेवल, ठीक है, ये लेवल के ऊपर चाहिए था, वो लेवल के ऊपर क्लोजर ही नहीं मिला. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट कैंडल मूव अप, उसने हाई ब्रेक नहीं किया और बैरिश गया. तो मेरा जो यहाँ पे जब ये लो ब्रेक हो रहा था ना, मैं तभी सेल ले लेता, बट मैं स्क्रीन पे नहीं था. इट वॉज इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. अगर मैं स्क्रीन पे होता ना, मैं इमीडिएटली मेरा बाय क्लोज करके यहाँ पे सेल, क्योंकि मैंने आपको बोला था एक बार अगर इसने ये लो ब्रेक किया ना, तो सीधा सीधा ये 4 आवर का ये जो लो है उसको टैप करेगा. वी हैड अ स्ट्रॉन्ग बैरिश मोमेंटम. अब यहाँ पे आई एम नॉट एक्सपेक्टिंग कि ये सीधा सीधा स्ट्रेट अप लो ही टैप करे. ऑफकोर्स ये अभी खेलेगा, क्योंकि ऑफकोर्स इट्स नॉट लाइक कि प्राइस ऐसे ही डायरेक्टली मूव करेगा. अभी इसने लो बनाया, हाई बनाया, लो बनाया, इट विल माइट इवन क्रिएट अनदर हाई बिफोर ड्रॉपिंग दिस मच. ओके, बट मेरे को जो चाहिए था विच वॉज अ 50% क्लोजर ऑन अ 140 पेप, विच आई ऑलरेडी डिड. जैसे यहाँ पे टैप किया मेरे जोन पे, आई क्लोज द पोजिशन. सो दैट इज हाउ स्पीड यू नीड टू बी when you are entering. At the same time, you need to know when to exit the trade. Don't ever have a second thought when you are exiting a trade, because all right, so it was a simple trade, simple analysis, and that's how you do it. Don't be scared when you take one SL. Okay, always be ready to take another further trades because you need to. Okay, I'm gonna let this trade run. I'm not gonna close it out because I know the overall structure how it is. And again, 15 minute is bearish, 30 minute is bearish. So I'm gonna stick with that. Also, new 1 hour candle just open up. It is also bearish. So I'm thinking like if it continue moving down till here, we can get a good amount of peps in this trade, right? And 15 minute, we need a 15-minute candle closure, just respecting the previous candle low. That's all we required in order to continue moving down. So in 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we did not close respecting the lows. We have a huge wick to cover up. So now there's an indecision regarding the candles, because I'm kind of now confused what price might do here. Okay, we have a strong bearish, we had a strong bullish momentum, both are there. Now there's a possibility we can move up a little bit before pushing down, but that doesn't mean that my analysis is wrong. Sooner or later we will push it out. Okay, so again, let's wait it out. Let's see how the end of the stream goes. I'm sitting here and checking what we can do. New 5-minute candle just open up, I guess, right? Now it did created a top wick, tap into that zone. If it go bearish, then we are expecting a fill of this wick we have. Just I'm not expecting that the whole candle whole in last 5 minutes the whole thing will go bullish. But if it does, then no problem. Like I have trailed my SL anyway. Like I have trailed my SL to this highs. Like if guys want to go bullish, sure. Why not? I have trailed my SL. I don't want it to go bullish, to be honest. I have trailed my SL now to only 38 pips. So I'm fine. After taking a 140 pips off the table, I'm fine with negative 38 pips. Even let's just put the highs. So, we give enough room. 45 pips, 40 pips anyway. There you go. We got another bearish momentum. As long as the 50 minute is open, we are good with the trade. Looks like that way. I can scalp here. So let's scalp. I'm gonna scalp a little bit. This could be a problematic scalp, so be careful when you enter a trade like this. Okay. So I'm just scalping for a really small amount of pips. I'm scalping for 50 pips only. So as soon as we go in profits, and at least 50% of that, I might even close the trade. 50% will be here. So looks like price didn't go as we planned. But let's see. I'm still expecting the price can flip bearish. If it can flip bearish, then amazing. If not, totally fine. Yeah, see, the end of the momentum is like crazy. It's going bearish, it's going bullish, it's going bearish, bullish. I think I'm gonna, if I get a, last taken out this lows, I might close it. 38-second left for the new candle opening. Keep in mind, new candle will bring volume. Do you guys think in last 28 seconds we can get a strong bearish candle here, like we have usually done here? So, do you guys think that would happen? Again, 15 minute is about to close in 11 seconds. There we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This candle might not give the volume that we want, but let's wait and see. Because again, I think 30-minute, 1 hour, everything goes bullish after this highs, right? So don't know what price is planning here. If we get a 50% of this level tapped, I might take it out. But no, it doesn't look like it will tap. Let's go. You have 19 seconds. This price is going to hold the structure or break the structure. As long as we are not breaking above, we are good. But once this candle go bullish from here, you will see one strong push like this we had. So right now we are just kind of in a structure as well. We are just made a new low, made a new high, made a new low, something like this. But for that, we need to see a reaction to the downside. As long as we're not seeing that, Yeah, there we go. Again, trying to break the highs, looking at the 5 minute, and every candle looks. But also trying that, but failed again. It looks like that. There we go. We broke the highs again. Keep in mind, we took out the partials, okay, guys? So don't enter that thinking that we are still in the trade. The wick we already got that we wanted. This is just some scalping thing that I'm doing. Our main trade was this, and it's still only half of it is running. So if we follow the structure, then we will move down from here. If we don't follow the structure, then we're gonna just continue it to the upside, right? Right now, what I'm seeing that price respected this lows and it's trying to create a new high. Now, as long as we are not breaking below these levels, we are not, you know, in sells kind of. Once we have a candle closure below this, then we're gonna see a drive again. 15 minute is also still kind of not moving at all. Let's see if we can get a break or structure below these levels. This is quite a strong area where price is resisting for quite some time now. Let me just mark it out, otherwise people will get confused, right? Yeah, just for people who don't know, like we have close 50% there. This is just scalping. The trade is risky. Of course, I know, but we took out the 50% already, so I'm good with that. What is the strategy? Simple by structure. Price the structure print karta hai na, that is a high lows and that is all. In 36 seconds, price gonna closed. If this candle does not close doji, then I'll close the trade. But if it closed doji, then I'll hold it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. 2, 1, boom. I'm gonna close this one there. We are out of the trade. Okay. Now, if price want to do whatever it want, it can, because I'm not holding it anymore. Now, if you want to even scalp, we will wait for the structure shift. Because I'm out of the trade here. Here was the trade we took. Let's see. Because now if this 5 minute candle go bullish, we're gonna usually go to the upside. Okay. That's why I took out my scalp as well. Because now there is a certainty that price can go bullish. So I'm not gonna risk on that certainty that I know where price can go bullish. There we go. took out the trade. Now we are done. Okay. So we had, 70 pip of a SL, 140 pips of a 50% closure, which is usually same as the loss we took. So overall we are good, right? Overall we are good. Now, to be honest, it would be great if I can take a trade here, but let's wait. So I guess overall this is all. And tomorrow we have a guest with us in London session. So let's see what we can do. To be honest, like right now, price is still literally like not good. Officially, we are done. Okay, I'm not trading officially. Like done. I'm not gonna take any further trades. So let's do this. Let's journal things. Okay. Today is 28th Jan. Trade one and by session. Guys, who is up for a back testing session when I organize it? Will you be available? So trade one, we had TP, and so pretty interesting way price is closing at the moment. Second trade, our TP was around 240 pips. Our SL was, I think, above this zone. So 70 pips was SL, 70 pips. So 50% was close. 50 closed at 140 pips. Rest let it run to negative 30 pips. Done. That we have journal things as we did close 50% at 140 pips and the rest we let it run to negative 38 pips. So that is the journaling. And I think we are done with the current session. Now, in terms of trading, like I would love to, you know, see buys now if I'm trading, because now the structure that we see is shift, right? Now I'm seeing a higher high and higher low. So for me, the buys will be better in terms of trades instead of sells now. But yeah, eventually I still want to see sells, but that would be, I think, from here to this lows we have. Okay, in the meantime, let me know, guys, if you have any questions, if you have anything to discuss. Other than that, I'm gonna end the live stream if not. Please let me know if you have anything to tell me. The way price is moving looks pretty amazing to be honest, as long as it's not breaking above the structure. Oh boy, let's scalp here. Let's do a crazy scalp. This is crazy scalp, okay? It's not not gonna advise to take the same trade as me because I entered on the fake out and not gonna advise because this is the second time I'm gonna enter a trade where price can, you know, have a huge volume. We had a break of structure as well on the minor time frame, and we did close above, but at the same time this could be just a low where price can make to this zone we have, right? So where we can also close the partials. But this is like a kind, this is too risky trade if you're entering with me, okay? So I'm gonna tell you right now. Because I'm expecting in a minute or so the 30-minute close bearish respecting the lows here. So as well as 15-minute another candles, right? So if I'm expecting that, then in a minute we should see a crazy good volume. So I'm gonna stay on live for a minute to see the closure of this candle. Okay, if it's bearish, then I'm gonna see a good volume to the downside. If not bearish, then I don't know. There we go. Price is trying to go bearish. In a minute we have a closer, Sham. I'm kind of excited to see how this candle closes. If it closes bullish, then we have a break of structure. If it does not, then this was a fake out to continue moving down. Fif- 15-minute is going down and closing bearish but doji, I guess. But still 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, anything can change. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we have a closure. Price created a top wick immediately. Are you going to see a bullish volume or bearish volume? Because it's it. Oh, NYSE, man. It's NYSE. That's why. भाई एनवाईसी के वॉल्यूम के साथ नहीं खेलना, ठीक है? पहले ही बोल रहा हूँ मैं. वहां पे जो वॉल्यूम आता है ना, इट कुड really get in trouble. So if you get a bearish volume, you are still good. If not, then भाई खत्म है यहाँ पे तो. सीधा सीधा कैंडल ड्रॉप कर देगा, ठीक है, अगर bearish वॉल्यूम रहा तो. 30-minute न्यू कैंडल है, ठीक है. Might just created a bottom wick. तो bottom wick जैसे ही बना लेगा, we'll close the trade. Looks like it's gonna create a strong bottom wick. But yeah, that is. Let's close partials. I'm gonna close partials here. Okay. I wanted to close partials. Why? Give me the low again, please. There we go. Close partials. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move my asset at a minor level because I don't need to take close partials. If it does 30 minutes, it does create a top wick that is totally fine for me because I just don't want it to break the current high it have created. Okay. I want it to break the lows first. So our overall target is still this zone. Okay. So that's it. That's the scalp. We are done. It was a crazy scalp. We just took around how much of around 88 pips. So you know the scalp before I closed in a loss. So I want to recover that. So that's why I took the scalp. But it's the same trade idea, right? It just we had a fake out. If we had a break of structure, this would be a buy and tapping into the zone. But yeah, I guess I'm done here. I'm not gonna trade any further. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I hope I see you in the tomorrow London session. We have a guest coming in. Please be available and please join the stream. It would be amazing to have you guys. And that's it. Thank you so much.